Welcome to a very quick tutorial for the Ferrari fixed at Laguna Seca. Let's get started. I'm only going to point out the most important things, such as for each corner, we're going to talk about the brake marker, the apex, what gear to be in, and what is the most crucial part of the corner. So for T1, brake marker is the foreboard. We're braking before the foreboard. Want to be as wide as possible. Releasing and turning in, making sure we double apex this corner. First apex is on the first curb here, next to the red anti-cut. Continuing to trail brake down to first gear or second, depends what you feel more comfortable with. And when I hit the second apex here, right next to the red anti-cut again. Going into T3, the brake marker is the 2 board. We're braking before the 2 board. As you can see, it's a diagonal braking zone, so you can't brake very hard, which is crucial here. We got to brake early because it's very easy to miss this corner. It's a lot tighter than what it looks like. Fairly early turn-in and apex. Again, these red anti-cut curbs are where the apex is usually at. So we don't want to run over the red anti-cut curb. As that will throw off the balance of the car. It'll hop and you will not have any traction. Using all of the road on exit, and then making sure to use all the road again here for T4. Braking is after the 2 board. Braking and turning in simultaneously, pretty much. That's, I would say, the key for this corner. You can't just brake and then wait. You have to brake and turn at the same time. Get the car pointed early and get on throttle just before the apex, which again is next to the red anti-cut curb. Using all the track on exit as well. Using all the track for the next corner. Brake marker is the 3 board, and we want to brake right at the 3 board or right after the 3 board. There is also these black marks, tire marks here on the curb, which you can use. Want to ride the curb as long as possible before turning in. I would say the crucial part of this corner is to not turn in too early, as you're going to pinch the apex and get a bad exit if you do. Again, apex, red anti-cut curb, that's where we want to be. Using all the track on exit. And this is probably the scariest and most important corner on the track, which leads to a good passing opportunity at the corkscrew if you get it right and someone makes a mistake. And the brake marker is going to be before the 2 board. Also, again, this curb gets darker because of the tire marks here, and that's what we want to use as well. So before the 2 board, you can put your tire here a little bit on the dirt, since this curb is a little raised. You're not really touching the dirt as much. It's risky, but doable. Want to get a fairly early turn in. And again, hitting that apex right by the red anti-cut curb. And using all the track on exit. And into the corkscrew, we want to get as wide as possible on the left side. I'm looking out for this porta potty here on the right hand side with the peripheral vision and trying to brake right before that plane there that is created by the porta potty, and trying to brake in a straight line along the right hand side down to first gear. Cutting as much of this as possible. There is an off track here, and that off track will signify the apex. So any more than this, and more than likely you get an off track. A short shift to second helps with traction down the hill. And want to ride that curve down the hill as well. Don't want to use too much of that dirt, because that dirt will slow you down. And we're not running all the way wide here, because the aim is to get back to the right hand side for this really fast left-hander. And this, you have to feel it out. Make sure you get into the camber of the corner. If you turn in too late, you're going to understeer. So it's just, you got to find it. And your force feedback should tell you when you didn't hit it just right. and then slowly, progressively off of the throttle with a little dab of the brake to get you back into this apex here. Back on throttle hard to use all of the road on exit, and back to the left as fast as possible, even more than what I did here. You can get back to the left a little bit more. And early braking, because it is very easy to miss this corner. Very easy. And again, as you can see, I missed it just a little bit there. There is some time to gain there. And again, the red anti-cut curb is the apex, and I want to run wide as far left as possible on exit. Down to first gear for this last corner. Again, another crucial corner where the best passing opportunity for the track is, which is T1 or T2 if you want to call it that. If you want to count the T1 corner on the straight, and the brake marker here is going to be this 2.5 line. Want to brake before that. Don't want to brake too late here because it's really easy to miss this corner and lose a lot of time. So it's better to be conservative on the brakes. Get the car turned in early. And again, just after red anti-cut curb is the apex. You can cut a little bit of this anti-cut of this red anti-cut curb. However, it can unsettle the car, so it's up to you if you want to try it or not. Either way is just about as fast. And want to be very careful on throttle here because the car just wants to spin the rear, and it's really easy to spin the rear if you get on throttle too early. As you can see, I'm very progressive at the last part of the throttle to maintain the car straight and avoid that off track on exit. And that concludes the lap here at Laguna Seca. Some key things to point out: the track's very narrow, the track is dangerous, mistakes really punish you, so it's better to be conservative. It's better to concentrate on good exits. Don't push the braking zones. You'll find that if you follow that, you will have much more success throughout the race here at Laguna Seca. So now I will play here the lap in the cockpit view for you to see with the gears and the steering wheel here and the inputs down here on the left. So thanks for tuning in. And that is a lap here at Laguna Seca. Please follow me on Twitch at Boris Angel. That's where I stream most nights. Join the Discord here in the description. I will post best lap files and other important stuff that can help you get some more pace in the Discord. So any joins to the Discord would be highly appreciated. Thank you.